It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. Coming up next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan, but you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs, but when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL, and an impressive outing today could go a long way in making him back a full-time starter.
And this will wind up a Vikings first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
This is Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They run it once more with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run it here with Jones. A second effort, and he is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Tajay Spears. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year, taken early in that 2nd round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
From a pure talent standpoint, this guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback, Mike. I mean, the powerful arm paired with a quick release, and he's as tough as they come. But in order for him to take that next step, he needs to put it all together on a more consistent basis. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs here in this one, because after hearing him talk throughout the week, I think he has his sights set pretty high.
On the RPO, a pass taken by Ridley. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Jaquan Jackson is back deep for Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And let's give him about 4 on that one. From the interior, Harrison Phillips, there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Levis to throw it here on first down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back in Music City after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun, it's Levis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Tennessee.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The motion man is Boyd. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here's Spears. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. Powering forward. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw is Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 1st down, Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Boyd. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They go play action with Levis. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. Here's Levis. Complete. Ridley on the reception. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the bootleg, it's Levis. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Nashville in a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing is Levis. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Levis to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Levis to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see
they'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
it's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Pollard. He is in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will get out in front 17-7. To go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Now Jones has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down, and he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. On the give, it's Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Throwing on second down, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing, Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. They look to run with Jones. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Again, it'll be Jones. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try, and he's in! Sam Darnold, touchdown Minnesota. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Levis. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across. Visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll stick to the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
They'll run here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Darnold to throw on first down. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Darnold to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Spears now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. On the give, it's Pollard. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Tight end motioning left. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.